A little thing I want to talk about that happened last night. Keemstar called me mentally ill for calling him a cuck last night. I was on Twitter, and, you know, Keemstar's girlfriend, Brantley, is tweeting, and she tweeted out this, like, video of, like, some girl trying to, like, eat out her ass, and I'm like, wait, isn't she literally, like, girlfriends with Keem? Is Keem filming this? Is Keem cuckstar, dude? So I basically tweeted on my private, why is some random girl biting at Keemstar's girlfriend's ass on my Twitter timeline? If you bullied Ian for Anisa OnlyFans, you gotta bully Keem for Brantley posting this shit, cuckstar. Now, people did end up replying to this and saying, like, hey, if you watch your girl eat out another girl or them get eaten out by another girl or whatever, it's not cuck, it's only cuck if it's a guy. Which, by the way, he has me blocked, so he did this through a block. He went through my private through a block. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, the reason I put it on private is because, like, I don't want to clog up my main feed with too many, like, spam tweets about fucking random shit, so sometimes I filter it out to the private. But he saw it, dude. He saw it despite all the odds. And he's like, is Bowblax mentally stable now? Or has he completely lost his mind? Ooh, have I lost my mind because I called Keemstar a cuck? Oh my god, you called the Keemstar a cuck? Holy shit, he's going mental! Oh my god. Dude, making a joke about Keem? No way, no way. Bowblax seriously needs to get off the internet and get some IRL friends. His brain is fully gone. This is some Discord brain shit. You gonna call me again and cry? Like, what? So these come out at like 5:54. And then at 6:02, this tweet from Brantley just gets me. It makes it all worth it. Because I'm like, well, I guess maybe Keem's technically not a cuck because it's girl on girl, and that, I guess, is not cuck to people. I didn't know that prior. So I was like, maybe this is a bit of an L, but then Brantley tweeted out this. I'm like, oh my god. Oh my god. This is like the funniest tweet I've ever had someone make about me. I publicly apologize to Virgin Bowblax for the so-called over-sexual photos I posted. We were just playing around. I didn't think anyone would take it so far! Oh my god, I took it so far by tweeting on my private that Keemstar's a cock. Laughing my ass off. I only love one man, and that's Daniel. That's Daniel Keem. I only love one man, and that's Daniel Keem. And I am Christian and a sinner. That's kinda why I'm Christian. Duh! I don't have an OnlyFans. I'm never gonna have one. Y'all see straight up porn on your account when you see me and my friend in bathing suits. That's crazy. I mean, it's not porn, but it's not just you on the beach hanging out with your friend in a bathing suit. Which, by the way, I found out this is Babs, Bridget B. So that means Edwin's getting cucked as well. She's doing a photo shoot with an OnlyFans girl where her ass is getting eaten and Keemstar's snapping the photos. Like, I don't know, like... Oh, but I'm Discord brained. And it's just people playing in their bathing suits. What the fuck is this? I've had more revealing photos than that on my socials. More reveling photos. My bad, not revealing, reveling. Dude, this was like the funniest tweet ever. I had to retweet it, dude. But I mean, what can you expect from someone with this bio? Barbie Brandt. Queen Brandt, Brandt, Duckling Mommy. This is how I imagine they were like behind the scenes when they fucking saw that tweet hours later. And Keemstar was like ranting about it like in DMs, and then she came out on Twitter like 20 minutes later. This is what I imagine was happening, dude.
Dude, so icky.
You tweeted 20 minutes ago.
She didn't do shit.
What a piece of shit,
You
dude.
tweeted 20 minutes ago.
This is their reaction when Nick made that joke tweet about Brantley saying the N-word.
It's like deliberate.
Let's go on live stream. I know for a fact
No.
This video has been living rent-free in my head all day ever since that Brantley tweet came out with the apology, and I saw Keemstar mauling in DMs. Like, this
we could do right now.
This has been rent-free in my head,
Go on
dude.
his shit.
He's trying to cancel your girlfriend Brantley by claiming she said the N-word. Thoughts?
I don't do that.
Thoughts? The fucking bait from some... Thoughts?
Like, that's so
I don't do
weird.
that.
Did you say the N-word?
No.
No, she
Keem!
didn't.
I don't do that.
I heard her. She did not say it. And I know
That's the same girl that was eating her ass.
Why
dude.
is he saying that? Why is Diorio saying you said the N-word?
Dude, everyone is responding to him saying that she didn't say the N-word. Like, his own fans are saying this.
He's forcing a rift.
Nick, dude.
Nick has Discord brain right now.
Hold on, wait.
Brantley, after making this tweet to me, this was her reaction, dude. This is what she thought. She did this in
She
real
didn't
life
say
right
the
after.
N-word. And that
Hold on, wait.
Like, go back and play Fortnite, Brantley. Like, get off Twitter. What are you doing?
I understand that you're upset that, like, we got into a debate and I completely destroyed it.
So yeah, that's that. Dude, I can't get over this. The Christian part. I am Christian and a sinner. That's why I'm Christian. Duh! I'm Christian so I can sin and post sexy pics against God's will. He'll forgive me. Dude, I'm Christian so I can sin more and get away with it. If I wasn't Christian, then I'd just be a bad person. Come on. She's so fucking brain dead, bro. I love it. I absolutely love it.
3 weeks later.
Dude, that Reddit post, that Keemstar Reddit message, bro. This is so fucking funny. I didn't even know he did this 18 days ago. He did a full fucking written response about why he's not a cuck. 1. My girlfriend doesn't do OnlyFans. Not sure why it's even being brought up. If she did do OnlyFans, I would break up with her immediately. Okay, who asked? Good to know that you would break up with Brantley immediately if she did OnlyFans. I don't care. 2. Brantley and her friend Babs matching bathing suits. And I literally told them I was gonna take a picture of them because I thought they looked great. So he took the picture. I didn't even know that. That makes it more cucky, dude. 3. Brantley literally asked me for permission to post it because she thought it was like too sexual or whatever. I said yes. I mean, the girls look great. Why not post it? 4. How the hell does this get cuck out of this? Doesn't even know what this term is? My girl is not selling her body. She posted a picture in a swimsuit. You'd have to be an over-the-top, deprived of sex virgin, opposed to the, you know, virgins who have tons of sex, to get this bent out of shape. Is this really that bent out of shape? Why some random girl biting at Keemstar's girlfriend's ass on my Twitter timeline? If we bullied Ian for Anisa OnlyFans, gotta bully Keem for Brantley posting this shit Cuckstar. Yeah, dude, it's fucking cringe. Is it like the same level as Anisa or Ian or whatever? No, I'm just making a joke. You're cuck. This is cucky. Whatever. It's like slang. It's not even like exactly dry. Well, technically, it's not cuck unless I'm there and she's plowing that and So the reaction was nuts. And then he went on to Lolcow Live to talk about this. Lolcow Live, the podcast where people want to see Wings and Boogie be spurgy lolcows alongside Keem and sometimes Tommy, right? Or most of the time, I don't know. I don't watch it that often, but they're doing a whole show just talking about topics, and one of the topics they get Boogie and Wings and Tommy and everybody to weigh in on is the Bowblax. Dude, it is gold.
There's a lot of stuff on the doc. Can I just get into this fucking Bowblax thing? I need to explore.
So mad.
All right.
From the one tweet saying Cuckstar. This is what I mean when about like Keem walking on eggshells or whatever. Like Keemstar, he can call me retarded for the tweet. He can be like, "Oh, Bowblax doesn't know about that. You know, girls going at each other isn't actually cuck. It's only cuck when a man does it because my girl could never get stolen by a girl." Whatever fucking social thing I didn't fucking get when calling Keem a cuck. Comparing him to IDubbbz. Oh, how could I call him Cuckstar? Whatever. You could probably make maybe an argument and like, you know, be funny about it. But instead, you have this full-on raging meltdown over me just calling you a cuck. Why don't you just say, you're retarded, this tweet's retarded, lol, you're the cuck, whatever, and move on like virgin lol. No, you melted down in multiple group DMs. You got Brantley to tweet about it. You did a stream about it days later, put it in the docket, like a rage-fueled type docket. I'll show in a second, but he like typed a whole paragraph like, Bowblax is Lolcow, like in the fucking docket, dude. I mean, I should expect it because he did cry the last time, you know, I made fun of him. I uploaded a video on my main, he's like, Why did you do this? You ruined my whole day. So I guess it makes sense, but dude.
Go look at the Twitter DMs. Go look at the Twitter DMs right now.
How do I piss off people? I don't know. I literally don't know.
But let me give you some backstory while you're looking at that Twitter DMs. Babs comes over, which is a friend of mine and a friend of Brantley's. We had a couple days of just drinking, partying, having a good time, right? I still got my boulder work in on these days, by the way. I was responsible. Regardless, the girls got matching bathing suits, right? They were Coca-Cola bathing suits, and they're, they're doing what girls do, right? They're slapping each other on the butt or whatever, trying to be sexy, trying to be cute. Just typical fucking normal girl stuff. And so I thought they both looked hot, and I was like, you know what? Let me take a picture. So
he was the one. He's like, damn, dude. They're both like slapping each other's ass, licking each other's assholes, dude, going at each other. Damn, I'm kind of getting hard sitting here just watching and jacking off alone. Not a cuck, by the way. Let me get on my phone and fucking share with everybody else. Like, literally watching from the chair. How's this not cucky, bro? How's this not cucky? Like, yeah, you're not an official, legal definition, urban definition, Webster's dictionary definition of a cock. Wow, I'm not technically not a cock, blah, blah, blah. But dude, come on, dude. Come on. Your girl is being, like, played with sexually by another person, and your response is to take a picture and watch? That's objectively what's happening. I know it's like not as bad because she's a girl, and of course Brantley is only loyal to Daniel Keem. We've already seen the tweet. Don't worry, we know Brantley is loyal to her 22 plus years above her own age boyfriend, but it's still cucky.
Take a picture of both of them, right? And Babs is like posing like she's biting Brantley's butt or some shit. And whatever. That was the end of it. Brantley asked me, she goes, hey, can I post this picture? I'm like, yeah, you guys look great. Post the picture. Look at the fucking response from this fucking idiot. Look what this fucking idiot says, okay?
I love Tommy's red, dude. He knows he's gonna get into some drama, dude. He knows, dude. Boogie and Wings are just so unaware. They're like, oh, I just do okay. But Tommy's like, dude, we're gonna get in it.
Bowblax.
We're getting in
right.
it. Dude, okay, look at how this is written. Look at this. There's a whole segment that he wrote, or like someone who made the docket wrote. He either wrote this or paid someone to write it. Either way, it's pathetic. I don't know which one is more, but regardless, Bowblax attacks Keem. Who is Bowblax? Bowblax is a Lolcow content creator who posts videos reacting to people's tweets and videos, often about lolcows. Ever since Bowblax had Connor on his show after being fired, he's been angry / butthurt at Keemstar for some reason. Because you said you were gonna sue Connor, I quote retweeted with a skull emoji and then you blocked me. And I'm like, I'm just tired of stepping on eggshells. That's basically it. He's like the one who blocked me and had a meltdown. Why is he mad at me? Because I'm sick of your crying and bitching and whining? Didn't I directly tell Keem that, like in a fucking, like on one of these streams? This show is lame, Keemstar. Then why are you watching it? Keem, stop mooing in chat! Stop mooing! I don't want to be distracted by a fucking cow mooing in chat. You're just upset about a fucking video that I made like 2 weeks ago. You're crying in chat, just like you cried to me after I made that fucking video about Lolcow. Easiest derail ever? Yeah. Your drama alert account with the check mark, and you're fucking crying in chat about irrelevant shit. Like if a big YouTuber comes in and cries in someone's chat like a pathetic moron, like of course people are gonna fucking pay attention to it. And it's gonna be like distracting as hell. It's just annoying because I'm trying to focus on this. Dude, you blocked me, and now you're like coming crying in this chat about me. Like, make up your fucking goddamn mind, dumbass. Why do you keep referencing to me as crying? Like, what kind of cope is this? You're the one who came into my chat saying this stream's boring. This stream's boring, wah! It's like everyone's fucking doing some shit, like playing a video game or at a party, and you just come in and are like, this is boring. By the way, everybody, you suck. I'm leaving. This is boring, by the way. Dude, in private, actually, we were joking about, like, Connor and, like, some other people. We were joking about your work schedule, right? Where you only, like, work 5 hours a day on Drama Alert. Like, you act like you're so busy. But then you do, like, 30 minutes to record Drama Alert on Snapchat, like, a couple hours here and there, like maybe doing something, and then you like do fucking shit in your house and outside all day or whatever, which is fine. But it's just funny that you like hire people to do dockets and extra work that like was assigned to you when you don't even work more than 5 hours a day. Like, you're a fucking lazy motherfucker, bro. You just want people like sit around and make money for you. That's why you got so rich off the fucking that like fake Minecraft shit, because like all you had to do was be like, oh, Minecraft's popular, Xbox is popular, and Minecraft's not on Xbox yet. I can just like get on this early and make a bunch of money by doing nothing. You literally like get rich by doing nothing. You're the laziest piece of shit ever, and you have the hugest ego. Drama alert, it wasn't like a big thing. You just read tweets and drama. Like, it's as impressive as what I do. You are like, oh, you read tweets for a living. You're boring. You do this, you do that. You do the same shit. You read tweets and just like piggybacked off other people's drama to like get big on YouTube. Like, you couldn't even get through school. You said like you couldn't get through school, so you like started working at a law firm and like lied about your credentials to get in because you couldn't even get through school. You said you were like on the verge of bankruptcy, and then you were literally about to get like evicted or something, and then you got your check for your like $1 million from mooching off fucking Notch's idea for Minecraft on like another platform. Like, you're literally living like at the edge of, you just got lucky, bro. You got lucky. Like, and I've always had to walk on eggshells with you too. I've always had to walk on fucking eggshells. I can't even make jokes. You know, you're bald or whatever. Like with Nick and other people who are like normal. Like, I can make like a Nick Fat joke or like whatever, and like we can laugh and have fun. But as soon as I make a little joke about you, as soon as I make like a little video about you laughing at your stupidity with Boogie, you ruined my whole day. I'm calling you. Bowblax, you ruined my whole day. I was really looking forward to Lolcow. No one else would have done that to me. You just cry all the fucking time. It's so fucking annoying. Just fuck off. That's seriously just how I thought of you for the past couple of years. Like, you have good qualities behind the scenes. Like, there's a lot of good qualities to you as well. You're not all bad, but like, there's just the fucking annoying fucking like, when like crying and constantly coming in chats and like, it's just, you're just so pathetic in so many ways. It's just crazy. Anyway, so I already told him. He already knows that I don't like him because he's crying and whining. But so he just says some reason and cries and whines more.
His girlfriend's ass on my Twitter timeline. If you bullied Ian, which means iDubbbz, and his wife's OnlyFans, you gotta bully.
Oh, dude, if you call Keem a cuck, he's gonna like cry about it with his fucking obese, like almost dying fucking Lolcow friends that he like bullies into doing a show with him.
Keemstar. What?
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 I can't even see this post. Brantley got me blocked. Okay, number one, I don't think you can get cucked by a woman to begin with.
What is this fucking? And by the way, just so I can show the audience what Bowblax looks like, bear with me.
Dude, the purposely bad photo that I took in order to like meme, which I don't mind if people use it, but it just shows how mad he is that he specifically went out for this photo. It's not like this. Is this even the first thing that comes up on? It might be the first thing that comes up on Google. Wait. No, it's not even. Dude, it's not even. Bowblax's face? I don't see it anywhere. So he specifically remembered that photo and went out of his way to get the worst looking photo of me for this segment. And dude. it's.
This is Bowblax, all right? Yeah. A guy
so
who has
mad.
no in real life fucking conversations with women at all. Literally Discord fucking brain doesn't like there's no way he understands how women act, you know?
He did bang a chick with a smelly pussy once. He did say that.
Tommy C with the important additions. Although I said her breath smelled, not her pussy. It's a regret. But hey.
There's no way
listen,
this guy knows.
Sometimes you just gotta get laid. I don't know.
Bowblax wouldn't know he's straight unless somebody told him. You know what I mean? It's like,
see, I
have a chance to call Keem a cock. There you go.
It's like,
see, that is actually the most accurate. Now, Tommy, see, he says something else in this fucking segment that I don't even know where it comes from. It's fucking random as hell and doesn't make any sense. But that is basically what I did. I was like, oh, look, this looks retarded and funny. I can call Keem a cock, and then I fucking quote retweeted it and said that. That's literally what went down. Tommy got
is he
on that.
gay?
Oh, no. I have to be gay. I have to be gay. I mean, of course I have to be gay. I'm denying Anisa's OnlyFriends span from the hairy asshole pleasure that she clearly wants. Fucking creatures, dude. These women, they just can't get off of me, dude. I'm trying to bully tip. I'm trying to work. We'll fuck later. Jesus. Like, fucking hell. And make sure you fucking take breath mints next time. Fuck, dude.
Oh, he's just
I
autistic.
think he's asexual.
He's not gay, he's just autistic. He's not gay. Yes, dude, tell me what the
There
facts,
is a word
bro.
for it. It's called an incel, involuntary celibate.
Yeah.
No, he's like he's not
You just
gay,
looked that one
no.
up on Wikipedia. Guy who can't get sex. Oh, it looks like it's an involuntary celibate.
If somebody told me he's gay, if you had the right sub count, let's say you had about 20 million subs, and he said, Bowblax, I think you're gay, he'd be hobnobbling in no time.
See, I don't get that take. Dude, Tommy always has this take about me that, like, if you have a big enough sub count, I'm gonna fucking gobble and slurp on the cock and do anything to get that shout out, that juicy shout out, those juicy views. When have I ever done that where that would be the case? Obviously, I've done collabs with people. I don't know. No, I don't even do collabs on Twitterverses. I once had Cisco collab with me and I put him in the thumbnail. Or not the thumbnail, the title. But he's, like, much smaller than me. He has, like, a couple thousand. And I also didn't go on the H3 show when they offered it to me. So I really don't know what I did or what I said for him to have that take on me or whatever. But maybe he explained it somewhere else. I don't really know.
I don't think you can be cucked by a woman. I think if your girl sleeps with another woman, you can't be cucked.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
not a
you
cuck.
can.
That's not a cock.
I disagree.
Yeah,
Now,
what are you doing behind your back?
it would have to be a situation where the girl is like, me and this girl are gonna go do stuff, and like you can't be involved, and like and they have like some type of romantic. I'm sure there's a way you could be cucked, right?
Yeah. She could be like, I eat this pussy better than you eat this pussy and shit like that.
Yeah, like
Yeah, they're literally like coping about all over one tweet. Can we all like keep that in mind?
There's
Like,
gotta
it's
be
insane. Like, dude, I literally I make a little tweet calling Keem a cuck. This happens. I like a tweet. A girl goes fucking like schizo on me. I fucking like blink in the wrong direction and Anisa is fucking cursing at me. Like, what did I do? I just said Keemstar, please! No! I mean, obviously, it didn't fucking do anything to me. You guys didn't even know about this and it happened like 3 weeks ago. I just found the Reddit post of Keemstar coping. Like, it doesn't do jack shit. But it's so fucking funny, dude. It is just, I just can't get over how the littlest things bother people. Keemstar, the #1 troll, the hardest guy online. Keemstar, what? Is he mentally insane? Is he gay? Is he gay? Boogie, wings! Tommy, we gotta record a podcast now. I'm putting this into docket now. I'm putting this in docket now. Lolcow creator. Dude, this is insane. Oh my god, Brantley. Well, I'm gonna make a tweet about fucking going nuts in the DMs. Oh, he's crazy. What? I just called you a cock. You can get mad. You can say cringe, lol. You could own me back. Being like, oh my god, you can't get cucked by a girl. Are you dumb? Virgin. Like, just a quick quote retweet. Whatever. But all this. Are you also mentioning me in therapy? That's like probably the one thing you and Anisa have in common is you're both probably mentioning me in therapy. Like, what?
They're fucking smoking hot. All right, Brantley and Babs look smoking hot. That's why I was like, let me take a picture with their matching bikinis.
You're smoking hot. We're gonna take a picture, jack off, and while my significant other gets fucking eaten out by Babs. Yeah, man. Ooh, gotta record this to jack off to it later. I know I'm right here and I could join in, but Drama Alert Nation, no! Fucking nutting as they fucking start eating each other's asses. Obviously, over-exaggeration. It was just them. What were they doing? Like, slapping their ass and, like, nibbling at each other's cheeks like normal girls do? Not the girls I'm friends with that I've known, but I guess cultural differences, maybe? So, yeah, I guess obviously it wasn't that extreme. Gotta clarify. Obviously, I'm joking. It wasn't that extreme. You were just, like, fucking feeling each other's tits or whatever. I don't know. Like, some shit you would do at, like, a girl's slumber party or girl's night out or whatever, but doing it in front of Keem while he films and takes pictures or just watches or joins in like a teenage girl in a grown man's body. I don't know. Normal girls, I guess. The age group Keemstar hangs out with. I wouldn't know. I'm like 5 years past that.
The fuck?
Life is good.
You should throw a challenge down, have Bowblax
I
take
gotta
a
be
picture of
honest
his
with you.
girls.
I wouldn't want
Hell
my wife,
yeah,
we're old,
dude.
fucking ugly now. I want my wife fucking doing some chick, man. Fuck that. Because we're old. Like, if we were in our 20s, maybe it'd be all right. But not anymore. Fuck that.
I mean, you know, if I get to be involved and watch, I don't give a shit.
The Reddit's like, oh, everybody on the Lolcow podcast is a cuck except for Tommy. That's what they said.
How am I a fucking
I
cuck?
know.
Hold the fuck up.
Oh, so that's why it hits them so hard, because they're already getting called a cock. I didn't even know that.
How am I a
Yeah,
cuck?
wait, how's your, that
be-
one guy? is
because
fucking
that
talking
one
to
guy
her.
was in Kelly's DMs, and because that other guy was in your girl's DMs. My girl is not cheating on me. She took sexy pictures with another sexy woman.
First off, Kelly's
Which
just
is cuck-like behavior. Can't we call something cucky without calling the person a cuck? Like how you can make a racist joke without being a racist or something like that? Because that was, I mean, that's a pretty cuck move to be like, oh, you guys are looking hot. Specifically get a picture of you guys eating your ass and post it on Twitter. If it's just like, oh, you guys look cute or hot or whatever, and they're in bikinis and they're just like doing one photo or whatever, okay. But there was photos of literally them like licking each other's toes, like digging into each other's fucking cheeks, like going crazy with an OnlyFans girl. I was like, wait, this is this is a little, what the fuck? This is a little cucky. This is a little cuck star.
sarcastic. That's
What's
who she
Keem
is.
doing? Brantley needs to be on a leash. She's gonna eat every fucking juicy booty that comes her way, dude.
And you know what else they were saying? They were saying on the Reddit, like,
She's
Keem's
not loyal to Keem's ass.
against OnlyFans, but his girlfriend's posting this. She's not selling her fucking body. She's in a goddamn swimsuit, retards.
He is melted, dude.
Like, what the fuck is this?
It's people.
Oh, and I think I just found the context to that. Because I was reading this earlier, like right before the stream, because I went to check the Reddit for my name, because I was like, okay, all I really have to talk about is like the Anisa OnlyFans, like wanting me to eat her booty hole or whatever. So it's like, I can meme on that for a while, but like, I need some more people like trying to shit on me or whatever. And then I found this. I found this Lolcow live post. Can we see the full discussion? So that's what he was referring. I didn't know he was referring to something, because I saw this, obviously, like I clipped it like a week or two ago, but I didn't see this. Queer guy, no nuts, on the Lolcow subreddit. So he just like checks the Reddit and rages at people who like who give him any like slight criticism. Like, how is this guy not a Lolcow? Like, he can't keep his cool about like any, like if someone fucking says one bad thing about Keem, he's like, oh, that isn't just the generic like gnome. He's like, I can take gnome jokes, so I'm hard skinned. I can be called retard. I can be called slurs. But then when it comes to actual arguments, he like fucking folds. Or even being called a cock. Dude, he's just so sensitive now, man.
People have never been to a beach.
It's the field
Again,
we're in.
what it is, and me and Jordy have been dealing with this for years. People come to a predisposition that they already want to believe, but Keemstar's this, Keemstar's that. Then they find any fucking flimsy excuse. Doesn't matter how flimsy it is. And this is the flimsiest of fucking excuses. They use it as an excuse to verify what they already believe in their fucking stupid minds.
Yeah, I called Keem a cuck on my private to ruin his career. And I've always hated Keem. Thanks for the insight, Buggy.
I'll tell you, for a fact, if Kelly wants to bring another man home, I'm probably going to slap him down and send them both out the house.
Hell yeah, dude.
Well,
Hell
you
yeah,
know what
Wings.
It's fun.
So like they go around round table and they're like, what would you do if a man came and tried to cuck your wife? And they're like all like giving their opinions on if they're gonna get cucked or not. So Wings goes first, like the show and tell about cucks.
If Brantley
Keem is like, now if Brantley
came up to me and she goes, hey, I want to start an OnlyFans, I would respond and be like, hey, I want to break up. Like,
Okay, so Keem wouldn't do that. Dude, he's like repeating points that he already said in the Reddit post that he raged about. Dude, that means he had to be like rehearsing it in his mind and being ruminating. He saw my tweet and started making points in his head to fucking debunk it on his live stream and Reddit. And dude, what the fuck? I just am a guy. Dude, why are people so obsessed with me? I don't get it, bro.
what? Like, I wouldn't want to, like, I'm not going to date someone that's doing OnlyFans. Like, what are you talking about? I don't know how you got this is OnlyFans. It's not. Fucking.
Here's what I don't get. You're doing cool. You got hot chicks over there.
I didn't say that. I said you were being cuckstar. Melting down, bro.
All right. And they're biting each other. And I'm married. I have the most. I mean, I'm not saying I don't have a good marriage, but I don't party anymore. I don't drink anymore. I go to soccer practice and I pick up my son.
So he's like the only one who's normal for their age here. And Wings, well, he's far from normal, but like, look who they're compared to.
And
You're boring.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, in their day-to-day life.
I think I'm boring at this age, which is fine. I'm almost 50, you know? Yet I'm the
two of them happen to have.
guy, and you guys are the cucks.
Yeah. I'll be honest with you. If Desi brought somebody home, like a girl home tomorrow, I don't think it'd happen in me. Number one, I'm broke, so she's gonna be real disappointed. Number two, I just don't think I have it to disappoint two women at once anymore. You know.
That's so
but
sad.
you're a guy that's dating a young adult, a young girl. I mean, I think that's a lot cooler than being.
I'm in a different spot than Boogie. Like I'm a faithfully married man. If I had to throw it down, I could throw it down.
Hell yeah, dude! I love how Wings is just like kind of like maybe skimming over the conversation, not really caring too much about it, or maybe he does. I don't know how much he's listening, but he just responds in a way where it's like, well, I don't know what the fuck you guys are saying, but if someone fucking comes to my house, I'll beat the shit out of them. Like, this one's just a fucking, like, straight up, like, I don't know about you guys, but I'd fucking, like, dude, Wings is kind of funny in that way. I don't know if it's intentional. It's probably unintentional, though.
As a young person, like, the single guys, the guys that were doing their own thing, the guys that had lots of chicks, right? And I think, Eddie, I think you got to give that up. At some point, you gotta like stop and be a husband and what have you.
Boogie and Keem like, maybe when I'm 70, I'll date someone my own age.
Yeah.
It's still like to me, like when I see like young guys partying and picking up chicks, I'm like, fucking go get them. I had my time. It's your time. But the young people today are like, those people are bad. What?
It's so weird. It's so strange. It's like I come across like this tweet from Bowblax. Oh my God, this guy has no social interactions. This guy actually doesn't go out with his friends to a movie or something.
What?
Like this guy.
Wait, I don't go out with my friends to a movie because I think it's abnormal to have your significant other eating or nibbling at another girl's ass in a bathing suit that like goes right up their ass crack, trying to kiss like near the hole on the cheeks, trying to like slurp that up, taking pictures, my significant other. Because I don't do that and other people around me don't do that, we don't socialize, we have no social skills. I guess I can't go to the movies, guys.
Literally lives in a Discord. Like, what the fuck is this?
Picture Bowblax in a bar. Picture, the music's going boom, boom, boom.
What's he doing? Cleaning up?
Cleaning up, dude.
Like
Why is Boogie talking, dude? I'd probably have to mop you off the floor after fucking tripping with all your freaking Dorito sauce everywhere.
He's scared to go get a drink he'd be scared to go get a drink from the bartender.
Yeah.
Look, I don't know, Bowblax. He can do what he wants, but I mean, he's not a bro. He's not broy,
He's also like
bro.
Terminally online.
He might be a brony.
He's terminally online.
What?
He's a terminally online anti-Keem guy. Every time I see him,
I've always been anti-Keem.
Because he's like tweeting at the podcast. He's tweeting at Keem. I don't know what you did. I don't know when you pissed in his fucking Wheaties.
You know what's crazy is Bowblax started his career like stealing my streams on stream.me. This is like,
wait, I started YouTube in 2011. Was Keemstar did Stream.me exist in 2011? Like, he refers to the start of my career like halfway through my career. It's like insane. It's like, bro, you just cut off like a fucking What was I doing all those years then? You just cut off fucking like half my career. He's starting from 2018 or like 2017. I started in 2011. So I was doing gaming, obviously, on my main. On my second channel, I was, uploading the tweet. You might have heard the story. It's the origin of Twitterverses, but I would upload, and archive tweets with just music in the background so I could remember the drama for me personally. And just happened to make it public because, why not? Just make it for everybody. But I mainly made it for myself. But, might as well make it go public. And during that time, that was a very much second channel, off to the side. That's the channel that ended up blowing up. And I turned into my main. That's the one with 300k subs now. But at the time, it was called Bowblax. It was off to the side, not paying attention to it, less subs, whatever. I wasn't even a drama YouTuber at that point, right? But then the Keemstar Leafy stuff was happening, and I was on Keemstar's side, and a lot of people weren't. And the reason I was is because I watched his Stream.me streams, and I saw his arguments. Looking back, I don't know, it was years ago, so I'm not going to argue the specific arguments. But basically, I thought those were good arguments that he was not bringing to his YouTube, and he was complaining about all the hate he's getting, kind of like now, just complaining and bitching. So I re-uploaded his Stream.me VODs so more people could see it on YouTube and see Keemstar's point of view. And it actually got, decent amount of views. I think, 20k, 10k, maybe 5k. Nothing above 20k. So definitely... Maybe one of them got 15k. I don't know. But I remember commentators have come to me in years later where they're oh, I remember you uploading this or whatever, because a lot of people got to see Keemstar's point of view for the first time through me taking his take from Stream.me and putting it onto YouTube. And then he gets mad at me and says I started my career off re-uploading his streams when I was doing that on a side channel to help him get the word out or whatever on his side when he was getting fucking attacked. And even that aside, it's that was never my main content. It's just some re-uploads. And I never got big off of that. I got big off of the Twitter recompilations. One of them that I uploaded with just the music on iDubbbz got 700k views. That was the first big blow up on that channel. The Stream.me VODs, it didn't blow me up. What? So he's completely coping. And again, we're talking about shit that doesn't even exist on my channel. Because a year later, he went on Augie RFC and he did the same shtick. He did the same shtick, but he was madder. And he was you re-upload my content, blah, blah, blah. When I made fun of him, this is one of his comebacks, right? Because whenever I make fun of him, he gets really mad. So he has the same 5 or 3 points that are half-baked that he keeps pulling out of his hat whenever he gets mad. And this is one of them. And he first told it to me a year in After Hours or whatever. He's oh, I'm mad that you did that or whatever. We had a debate. And I'm okay, I'll private them. I'll fucking unlist them. I don't fucking give a fuck. Whatever. And then I did. And they've been privated and unlisted since, I think, 2019 or 2020. So he's complaining about videos that, 1, did not blow up my channel, 2, only benefited him, and 3, haven't been public for 4 years. So let's listen.
Forever ago.
He did, you're right.
And uploading the stream to his YouTube channel. That was the birth of his YouTube channel, is just stealing my content.
No, it wasn't.
So yeah, I don't know what's wrong with him. Fuck him. We have so much to talk about, guys. Have you guys all seen the Rakita Law video?
Dude, no, zero reaction from Wings. Boogie's busy doing someone else. Yeah, fuck him. He clearly just made this segment out of rage. There's nothing even. He didn't even laugh at anything. He was just coping the whole time. Where's the funny? Where's the comedy? How is this good for the Lolcow podcast? Wow, I really want to hear. Everyone was dying to hear Boogie and Wings' take on Bowblax calling Keemstar a cuck. We were all dying to see that. Dude, he is so whiny, man. Sometimes I worry about being too whiny by giving second-guessing type commentary or whatever over myself, but Keemstar, he takes it to a whole new level. And with all of this in mind, it has made Keemstar's reaction to Anisa so much more funny. This video is just a roller coaster of retardation.
Guys, we have so much to talk about. We're going to push this towards the end, right? And then we're going to have Froggy Fresh come in when we talk.
Okay, so this is a highlight of a 2-hour stream, all right? And in it, they decide to highlight Keemstar explaining that there's going to be a lot to talk about. That's a highlight? That's what you're choosing to...
On the show, of course, we got the Wings of Redemption. We got the boogie.
Like, this is supposed to be the cut up, no nonsense, like straight to the content version. 15 minutes, and it's
2988.
It's like the beginning of a
Tommy
string.
C and special guest tonight, Froggy Fresh. Guys, we have so much to talk about. We're gonna push this towards the end, right? And then we're gonna have Froggy Fresh
We
come
have
in.
so much to talk about that we're going to reiterate all the people coming in a million times and waste an entire minute of content. Like, obviously, if this was a stream VOD, I wouldn't be this critical. But they're, like, paying an editor to edit this down as, like, a highlight. For if someone gave me this edit for, like, Mayo Monkey or something, and people have given me shit edits for Mayo Monkey, I just don't upload them. Or I take it and fix it myself.
Talk about iDubbbz
Which
wife
I've
and all
done a
that.
couple times,
So
but
I'm
what
going to
is
push
this
all
shit,
that
man?
towards the end. And I like the idea that Wings knows nothing about this, because then he can ask questions and maybe.
Oh, and this part's so funny. So they include Keemstar talking about Wings, like, having no, like, you know, you heard what he said. And then he doesn't show any clips of Wings giving his opinion on this. The whole point of the podcast is Boogie and Wings' opinion. The whole 15-minute video of the highlight of the Anisa Jamha episode, Wings says nothing about Anisa. Boogie says barely anything, I think. It's mostly just Keemstar. The Lolcow Live is honestly Keemstar with, like, Boogie and Wings, like, allowed to mumble and, like, stumble around it occasionally. It's like...
Some people in the audience that might not know, you can ask questions to get filled in. What's going on with you? What is the name of the ghost in Ghostbusters? The green one.
Slimer. Do I look like Slimer?
He looks like...
Dude, I should get... If I want to be really obsessive about this, dude, we could... Honestly, I'm kind of down to do Lolcow Keemstar Bully streams. Like, unironically, like, I'm kind of down to get, like, as deep into the weeds as we do with Tipster with this shit. Because... I don't know about you guys, but I think this shit's fucking hilarious. Regardless, what would be really funny would be to download one of these highlight videos, or even one of the streams, and label all the time Keemstar talks versus Wings and Boogie, and even Tommy. Like, let's say we label Keem red, and then the other cows, like, a bunch of other colors. Keemstar, it would be a red-ass timeline, dude. It would be fucking red as shit.
Slimer in Weird Al's Child.
Like, while I have everybody's attention, though, I want to go ahead and do this. Do you know what I'm holding right here?
Okay, so this is also insane. We're a minute in. We want to see the highlighted version of the stream about Anisa Jamha. And one of the first segments is Boogie doing this.
Right here, Keemstar.
Like, I was watching this. I'm like, am I too high? Like, what is this?
Do you know what this is?
What
is it?
What am I watching? Who is this for?
That's a left.
Like, imagine being like, oh, I hate Anisa so much. I'm gonna see another Anisa hater. Let's go, let's go. And you just see this shit.
$100.
What? Like,
worth of
who's the
medication.
demographic?
Well,
Like,
there's.
I guess, like,
And
the
you guys
people who
thought I
already
was joking
watch.
when I told you guys he was
Like, how? No wonder the show doesn't grow. You're, like, appealing to an already existing audience. You're not expanding. You think a new viewer is gonna see Boogie, like, randomly injecting meds into himself on a video, like, about something else? It's more about, like, the title disconnect with the content. Like, yeah, Boogie being a Lolcow and fucking literally lifting up his shirt on stream to inject
Anyway,
his meds. He's gonna lift up his shirt and do it. That could be, like, Lolcow boomer content, but it's something, like, you put into a highlight video maybe, like, a little later into it, after the main topic's done, or you make it the main topic, like, whatever the main topic is, it should be first, so people can watch that, and then, I don't even know why I'm giving legit advice. No, this shit's fucking cowy. Spoops with the $10. Hell yeah, I've been a Keem hater since the olden times. Well, I wasn't, but I've come around, dude. I've come around for different reasons, though. Because, like, before, the reason I liked Keem when I was younger, right? The same reason why I liked Keem back then is actually the same reason why I don't like him now. Back then, I thought, and I thought incorrectly, but I thought that Keemstar did not give a fuck. He gave no fucks. He was honest to the core. He'd say anything. He did not give a shit about optics, and not in an edgy way, but in a truth teller way. Like, Keemstar, you might hate him, but Keem always tells the truth. You might hate him, but he always tells the truth. And he was, like, eccentric and fun. So that's why I liked him. I guess he still has that eccentric funness to him. It's a little bit more copy and pathetic and middle-aged man now, but let's say that aspect stays the same. Even in that scenario, I would not like Keem now, because I now know that Keemstar is a sensitive little pussy. And he puts on a front of being badass, but he literally crumbles when someone calls him cuck. So I found out the reason I liked him wasn't true. So ever since then, I just found he was a nuisance. Or just, like, kind of a guy there. Like, okay, Nick's friends with Keem, other people friends with Keem, whatever. I'll keep the peace so I can be in the group chat, talk with the boys, because, you know, we talk amongst each other, and Keem just happens to be there promoting Lolcow or saying whatever dumb shit. Sometimes I talk with him in there, but whatever, I'll just be cordial with Keem, whatever. I was honestly too cordial. I was being too nice, too cordial. But I just, you know, I didn't want to have to deal with Keem having a meltdown, honestly. It's like, I don't want a toddler to live here. But then he ended up having a meltdown because I quote retweeted him saying that he was gonna sue Connor with a skull emoji, which I specifically did a skull emoji so it would be the least, like, harsh. Like, oh, he could take it either way, and maybe he won't get, like, upset, and hopefully, like, I could share my opinion that this is goofy without Keem breaking down. Block after a skull emoji. And then I'm like, why am I even trying to make concessions for him to not get mad and have a meltdown? If he's even with that, he's still gonna fucking melt down. So then I'm just like, fuck it. And ever since then, he's just been, like, obsessively stalking my Twitters and, like, just complaining whenever I say something negative about him. He's probably already done a bunch of rant DMs about my recent tweet I made. Or even this stream. Like, it's just like, why am I even fucking dealing with this bullshit? So that's kind of why I've been going off. Maybe it seemed a little subtle, or really sudden or whatever, but it's not like a flip. Like, you guys probably knew that I thought that Keem was, you know, by just, like, what I don't say or what, you know, I might have said in the past alluding to it, but what, you know, you guys know. And I don't hate him. I just think he's a fucking loser who's fun to laugh at and just fucking cry. Like, I hate, like, Tipster, if we get down to the core of it, I hate Tipster. Keemstar, he's just an annoying little bitch that I want to fucking... And he always, like, crawls around. He was so annoying during the After Hours era. Remember, he would always, like, come in. Him and Flamenco would always fucking come in to After Hours and be like, please, watch my show, please! I'm like, bro, holy shit. Why? Like, Keemstar unironically turned into an Augie orbiter and, like, a Bowblax orbiter by proxy, Nick orbiter or whatever. Dude, Keemstar is so afraid of Nick thinking he's pathetic or Augie thinking he's pathetic. It's insane. And he's still like this. He's like, and people say this, right? And I think Keemstar said this about, remember when Keemstar had, like, that stream with Tipster? That Tipster re-uploaded and it was like, Keemstar head over heels in love with his girlfriend or whatever. I made fun of the title, Tipster for the title or whatever. Keemstar in that clip explained that, like, and this wasn't Brantley, this was some other person Brantley's age that he was dating or around Brantley's age prior to Brantley. But regardless, he said, like, oh, I get along with Brantley or these girls. It wasn't Brantley, but, like, this girl that I'm dating because I get along with 20-year-olds in the hip internet age and stuff like that. So he's, like, saying he's so immature that he goes down to a level of a 20-year-old instead of the other way around, which makes sense. That's usually how these age gap relationships go. If you're dating someone way younger than you, not illegal, but it is a sign of immaturity, just psychologically. Keem's just a silly, stupid 42-year-old. He's still learning. He'll grow up, maybe. Oh, yeah, this is a video about Anisa, yeah. Show me how Anisa's a lolcow.
Guess why? Because
Which, by the way, she is a lolcow.
I would like to take a little bit of credit for working my ass off and making this thing happen. But really,
We're
it's
2
the
minutes
fans.
in.
Guys, thank you so much for supporting the show.
Being a lolcow?
We're absolutely crushing it.
Guys,
this has exceeded all my expectations, especially with the hell it is to make this show. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone.
The image, the way Boogie's looking right now is the same way he looks when he gets head.
Ew.
We have Cyrex says that Tommy C ain't really
where's
Tommy
C?
I'm gonna tell you this right now, motherfucker.
Dude, this video's so schizo. And then this comes up. I don't even know who this is, bro.
The trash.
There's just, like, this fucking weird cross-eyed guy with, like, fucking marker dots on his head who's just, like, who just comes out of nowhere. Dude, this show is, like, it's funny to watch it in a way. Like, maybe I should remove this dislike because, like, it's just schizo, dude. Shit's happening
You sit there and run your
all
mouth
the
about me
time
on the podcast, but really, you ain't homie.
Like, what
Let's
the fuck's
give a
going
general
on?
background to the audience. Okay. So
Okay, and now we get into the story. Wait, what did he even say? What was the point of showing that?
if Cyrex says that Tommy C ain't really about
Tommy C, I'm gonna tell you this right now, motherfucker. You're a piece of trash.
Oh, it's a
You sit there
clip.
and run your mouth.
It kind of made it look like he was like calling in the way they transitioned it, but I guess this is just like a clip referencing what Keem was saying.
About me on the podcast, but really, you ain't, homie.
Let's give a
Sorry,
general
I guess I wasn't like paying attention because I was too busy
background
ranting,
to the
but-
audience. Okay, so iDubbbz, you know, the content cop, you know, has had a rough couple years. He's turned very woke and like beta, really. And
Like, see, you can kind of tell the arguments that Keem is gonna get at. He's gonna make this a whole like woke versus like based Chad thing.
all right, they think that his wife is the number one reason for this switch up behavior. He's even apologized.
Wait, yeah,
for
no
all-
reaction from Tommy. They're like, dude, Cyrex is talking shit about you, and then there's like no reaction from Tommy. Wait, what?
Ladies and gentlemen, Froggy Fresh.
What's up, guys?
Thanks for coming, man.
And
Hey,
so,
man, it's good to be here. I'm excited to hang out. I'm here to laugh, and I'm here to chill.
So, long story short, like when it came to Creator Clash, which is iDubbbz and his wife's boxing event and
He's
what,
like, I'm here to have fun and chill, and then he has to listen to Keem explain the story that happened like a year ago to him. He's probably heard this like 1,000
Not-
times.
there was this
I
weird
know it's
thing
for
where
the show,
Sam
but-
Hyde started training
But
Harley.
also, what? I'm like confused about like the demographic of Lolcow or what they're trying to accomplish, because like it seems like they're just trying to do Keemstar's doing a drama show where Wings and Boogie just sit and Tommy sit in the corner board and chime in sometimes with something funny and then occasionally talk about their personal life. But the show seems like 80% other drama, like 20% stuff about Boogie and Wings, and then even then the stuff about Boogie and Wings is like, I'm taking my medication now. Like, I thought the show was about to get like Wings and Boogie to give their like dog shit takes on drama that are like retarded. But Keem's trying to like make actual points and have actual discussions with them. And yeah, he is making retarded points. So I guess it is like accomplishing that unintentionally. But shouldn't the intention of the show be to like give the topics to the cows and then like let them go off? But it's just Keem like trying to have like a legitimate discussion or just like yap at them. And why is it Keem explain? Why don't they just like watch a YouTube video and get caught up? Like be like, okay, before the show, watch this YouTube video, guys. Why does it have to be Keem shittily explaining it? And then also when this is live, this is like the worst way to deliver the story is having Keem haphazardly explain it.
And then because of the documentaries back and forth,
Like, how can you even explain the fucking iDubbbz and Anisa Creator Clash whole situation leading up to this point in particular concisely? Like, it's just, there's just so much.
with Sam Hyde and
I guess
iDubbbz,
he could skip a shit ton, but he's not. He's
they banned Sam Hyde from the entire Creator Clash event, which was like eye-opening. That's when people realized this is not the same iDubbbz. Tommy, you want to fill in the gaps on the overall story?
okay. So he just gave up and gave the rest to
Here.
Tommy.
It actually goes all the way to Froggy Fresh. Froggy was going to be fighting. That.
Wait, you have Froggy Fresh on. Why don't you get him to explain it? This is literally his drama. Wait, what? You're getting him on and trying to... You can't even explain his own drama? Just let him do it. What do you mean?
After what's his name?
That's like getting fucking President Trump on for an interview and to talk about like his new policy, and then like you try to explain the policy while he just sits there the whole time. Like what?
Chris Ray
Chris Gun.
In Chris
Weird
Ray
example,
Gun, right?
but yeah.
So Froggy, smartly, he understands his boxing, so they started talking back and forth. It was nothing personal. It was just trying to promote the match. So I forget exactly what Chris said. It was probably boring because he's the most boring person I've ever met in my life. And Froggy goes back, well, if I lose, you got to buy.
This is lore from years ago, yeah. We're 4 minutes in and we're not even like cut up. We're still like a year behind in the timeline.
What is it? You got to buy me.
We haven't even gone to the reactions.
That was
to the new
it, correct?
shit.
Yeah.
Froggy, back me up.
I said if I didn't win, like if I didn't win by a landslide, I would subscribe to me selling.
Subscribe to okay. So then, and tell you how hard old poor iDubbbz has it because his mother-in-law must be something. Anisa's mom picks a fight with Froggy, right? And they kind of go, and you can tell it's kind of real. And
so this is like again with the intention of the video, like the highlight video in particular. So I'm not like necessarily criticizing like Tommy explaining or whatever because it's on like the stream, but I'm talking about like the editorial choices or whatever. So the video starts off with like the cows goofing off, going crazy, and like kind of talking about Anisa like off the jump as if everybody knows her. So you would assume like the kind of audience they're trying to grab is people who already know about this shit. But then they go out of their way in the highlight to show Tommy explaining it. And like, yeah, like he might want to explain it on the stream or whatever. But for the highlight version, isn't everyone coming into this video already kind of knowing the situation? And then if they don't know the situation, are they really going to learn haphazardly through Tommy trying to explain it on the spot on a stream? No offense to Tommy, he's doing a great job for like being on the spot, but like there's so many other videos out there to get that information. Like the point of watching a Lolcow live highlight video is to see the cows react to what's in the drama in the title and thumbnail, not to have it explained word for word. Like if you're watching Lolcow live, you probably already know about it and you just want to see their reaction. If you didn't know about the Anisa drama, why would you want to click on Lolcow to get informed? Do you want to click on another video, then come to Lolcow to see what Funny Boogie says? Like, nobody watches Boogie and Wings to get informed on the news. Like, I know Boogie thinks that, like, oh, I'm going to make my gaming news videos or whatever. Maybe that was the case back in the day. But now, like, no one watches Boogie or Wings or Lolcow to get legitimate information. They're doing it to watch you guys be spurg cows going crazy, injecting meds on stream like it's nothing, like fucking going shirtless, like Boogie fucking stripping down, just be like, hey, ban this Twitch with his fucking loose skin covering his cock and shit. Like that, going on the ground, fucking all for, that's the shit that people want out of Lolcow. So who is this for? So we're like, okay, those fans, they want that, but they're not getting it, so Lolcow's not for them. Fuck it, we're sticking with the way we're doing it, alright? Okay, let's say that. Who's left? Who is the show for? Just for people who might wanted, like, I guess there is a bit of an audience, right? But I don't know, especially for how much the podcast has been talked about. Like, a lot of people know about Lolcow, but just don't watch. It's basically like looking at Keem's Twitter, where everyone follows it, and you see, like, the views on his tweet be, like, 1 million or 500,000, but then, like, only a couple thousand likes, or, like, less than 1,000 because no one cares. It's, like, one of those. Like, everyone knows, but no one wants to watch. Because it's shit like this. Dude, if Lolcow was like the cows just going crazy fucking retarded takes here and there, no optics or fucks given, Boogie giving retarded takes 24/7 with Wings and stuff, it'd be so funny. Like, even Boogie giving his retarded take about, like, I don't know, how I hated Keemstar, or, you know, Wings saying I'm, like, an asexual, involuntary celibate or whatever. Like, even those little things, you can see the potential of them just not knowing what they're talking about and saying some dumb-ass fucking shit. But no, we get this.
All he said was, I'll subscribe to her OnlyFans. But that was, they went back and forth, and that turned into Froggy getting canned from the entire event, which, whether they want to admit it or not, brought a hell of a lot of negativity to the fight. And I don't know if it ruined it completely for them, but it definitely split the audience because it was just a bullshit. It was just like a complete.
Yeah, I mean, this is a good explanation.
I mean, I'll be honest,
just for the stream, but for the highlight video, I don't know why the first 5 minutes has been this so far. We still haven't seen Boogie's or Wings' take on Anisa at all. Yeah, let's go to Lolcow Live to hear Boogie not give his opinion on the topic at hand, or even say anything.
Creator Clash, I paid for the pay-per-view. I sat and watched it with my friends.
Yeah, I got it too.
And when Froggy got canned, I knew I wasn't going to watch it, period.
What happened to
that's support. That's support from Boogie. Shout out Boogie for the support. I ain't said nothing yet. I'm opening it up. Shout out Boogie for the support.
Yeah,
Let
I love you, man. Yeah, of course,
bro.
Of course,
Let Froggy
The number one
speak. Let Froggy speak. You got the guest on, bro.
Reason why I went to see Creator Clash too.
I want to say, how does Froggy? Do they show like any of Froggy? Because he's a funny dude. Does he? He might have done funny shit in the live stream, but I don't know. I don't want to become a member, and this is the highlight of it. This is all I have access to. So hopefully,
It was because Froggy Fresh was on it.
Hopefully, we get some good Froggy Fresh content here. And what are with these faces Keem makes when he like explains these stories?
Guys, Froggy Fresh has been a content creator on this platform for well over a decade. One of the original OGs of YouTube. And
Wait, so I started my career when I uploaded your fucking re-uploaded your live streams on my second channel, but he's been on the platform for decades. What about my decades, dude? You're cutting off decades! Dude, the bias is coming through on Lolcow.
That was like one of the greatest picks.
I thought this was an unbiased source of news. I got all my news, unironically, from Lolcow to find out what's happening, because it's the most accurate way to get all my news. This is the #1 news guy in social entertainment.
iDubbbz and his wife was Froggy Fresh, and here they are getting butthurt over a joke. This is the content cop, people.
Butthurt over a joke. You literally melted down because I called you a cop. This is why this video is so funny to me, dude. I'm so glad I showed that Keemstar thing earlier. That's why this video is so funny to me. Like, he's like rightfully shitting on Anisa for getting mad at the OnlyFans joke. But I made an OnlyFans joke about Keem, calling him a cuck. And he's flipping out and then being like, I can't believe Anisa melted down. You're melting down harder. If I was part of your event and I made the tweet saying Cuckstar, you would have kicked me from the event 100%. You kicked me from the group chat we were in because of that. So of course, if we were in an event, it would be the same shit. He's literally the same as Anisa.
1 minute. The chat is spamming Call Leafy. I'm just going to call him and say that a rumor started that he died. I want to make sure he's alive.
I should have got him.
Okay. Dude, and he's like so desperate for content on Lolcow that he's already calling Leafy before we get the opinion. We get a Leafy call before we get an opinion on Anisa from Wings of Redemption. Or even Boogie. He was just explaining that he went to the event. He didn't even give his opinion before he got cut off. And now they're already calling Leafy before we even hear the cow's opinion on the topic in the video 6 minutes in. Why are we... This isn't Leafy... This is Lolcow Live! Where's Wings' take?
Oh, maybe...
What is this highlight video?
Dead.
It's so trash, bro. It's so bad.
You finally win. You beat him, Keemstar.
Can't call Leafy, people. He's dead. By the time we get to Creator Clash 2, all right, and there's all this drama with Froggy Fresh, we find out in the end that this event was supposed to be for charity, and no money went to charity. The reason why no money went to charity is because they didn't make any money. There was no profit. They ended up like, I think it was like 200K in the hole. So then all the commentators started making videos talking about them. They were already talking about how they handled Sam Hyde and Froggy Fresh. Now the fact that they're running this event and nobody's going to charity, oh, the commentators went in.
Thank God it was a loop, dude. We went through the whole soundbite.
iDubbbz not fighting Sam Hyde for money to make up for that Creator Clash. At least
we got our first take from the host 7 minutes in.
He did make up.
Buy it, of course.
He had to come up with $100,000, and he humiliated himself, and that's when she first.
Dude, what is the watch retention on this, bro?
It was that was about a year ago too. To make up for all the money that
it has to be like 1%.
So he had to make the great iDubbbz had to make a complete jackass of himself.
Oh, we finally get to the clip, dude.
How do I know? Because I've done it to one of you fuckers in real life.
Now
and
here's the content. Here's the real content. Those 7 minutes of highlights were just the other good bits, dude. These are real shit.
You're talking about Rusty Gage. Yeah. And he didn't
had
cry.
To be
That's not exactly what happened.
500 for Alex.
Sure.
Who is a stupid blank? 500 for Alex.
This is the truth, okay? Ian keeps me on a leash, okay?
Oh,
and I'm okay with that because
oh my god, she's so fucking nuts. She's so nuts. We have so many nutto people crawling around, dude. Animal J. Smith. Anisa. Nerd City over Caves. Keemstar over the word cuck. Anisa over OnlyFans. It's crazy, dude.
I need to be on a leash.
You need to be in a straitjacket.
I'm gonna guess that she has nothing to do all day. This is a woman that's bored.
Yeah.
And you know what I think? I got a theory. She married the most badass, famous, respected YouTuber on the planet, right? So this guy's got money. He's got it going on. And then when she married him, she realized she just married an internet dork, right? And he's not that ambitious. He didn't hold up on videos because
this is actually a good take.
He wanted the perfect, and he's fucking lazy.
This is a really good.
He doesn't want to.
That's a good take. Anisa thought that iDubbbz was a badass, then got with him and found out he was actually like super insecure.
He's probably more like sort of Froggy says more the artistic type. So she thinks she married Turkey Tom, but she really married Bowblax. You know what I mean?
Fuck you! Oh my god, bro. Dude. Dude, wait, never mind, dude. The point's actually really bad. Married a Bowblax? I'm like, Ian! What?
Time where we're supposed to meet and
Dude, fuck you! Oh! Going Anisa mode. I need to be on a leash when it comes to Tommy. Oh!
the day goes by and I go into my manager. I'm like, hey, what happened to the iDubbbz meeting? He goes, oh, they need more time. And then
what?
I don't know. And then I asked, like, and again, there was no fight going on between. Oh, you're on mute.
No, that's so awkward.
That's so weird. There was no beef
so
going
awkward.
on.
Hold on 1 second. What do you need more time for? That's something you say to somebody like if they ran your family over in a car.
Right.
Keemstar, click the text chat here and look at the third picture down I put out there.
Okay. Third picture down.
Dude, Keemstar's. Wait, why does the highlight leak Keemstar's Discord? This is the highlight. Why did the editor just keep Keemstar's Discord in here? Okay, who's he talking to? Dude, Keemstar, like, no one ever wants to talk to him anymore. It's literally like the people he's gonna bring onto the podcast and like random nobodies. Like, who even are half these people? And yeah, it's just Wings and Boogie all the time. And then UFO Shane. Dude, he literally just no one fucking talks to him anymore, bro. Remember when Keem was like, oh yeah, everyone talks to me, Mr. Beast is always hitting me up, blah, 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 I'm in this chat with PewDiePie, etc., etc. This video is supposed to show that Anisa's a lolcow. Like, everything that they have done is, like, pretty much just as lolcow-y, or if not more, than what they are showing. Dude, like, how can you make a video titled, Anisa Jamha's a lolcow, and then, like, the video makes you look more lolcow-y than her? Like, how do you fuck that up?
You promised 2 years at least. I'm gonna make you stick to it, and I did. And I mean, I still do it. So, can I say that?
But they are literally.
Can I say that? Can I?
But the thing is, I know that's not Keem's intention with it. That's the thing.
Say that? No, you probably can't.
Like, if Keem knew he was a lolcow and was self-aware about it and just did it anyway, then yeah, but that's not
the thing is during the controversy,
he actually thinks
right?
he's cool.
So when iDubbbz's girlfriend started an OnlyFans, it was such a big, millions of people were talking about it. She had to have made a killing out the gate, right? Like during that time of the controversy, she was probably making like $200,000 a month, right?
Mad money.
But people have had to have unsubbed since, right? Wouldn't you think?
Right.
Yeah.
Generally, you kick the content up. You start out with the lewds, and then you move into like the X to the X to the X.
Exactly, and that's what Anisa did, and that was essentially what Brantley was doing with another OnlyFans girl that Keemstar snapped a picture of. That was the point I was making with my tweet. That's what I was like comparing it to. Like, if iDubbbz is gonna let Anisa fucking show off her titties and shit like that, I don't know, dude. Maybe he cucky too. If we're gonna make those jokes, but again, like, who gives a fuck?
Like throw a little iDubbbz in there, you make you another 200,000.
I don't think Ian's that sinister. To be honest with you, I feel bad for Ian.
Yeah, I do too.
I feel bad for Ian actually.
Boogie, okay. As mentally, like, kind of out of it as iDubbbz is, and like how I don't even like him as like a person or whatever, like, you know, I'm critical of him as all the stuff iDubbbz has done. Nowhere close to Boogie. Are you kidding me? Come on.
I don't think Ian's like that sinister. I think that he kind of fucking has to do what it's kind of like. I think
Boogie.
It's like a Will.
See, that's what's funny about Lolcow. Boogie being holier than thou and shit like that.
Smith, Jada Pinkett Smith type situation.
Yes.
Where like,
yeah.
That's a great way to explain it. Yes.
He's either got to do what she says, or he's gonna have hell to pay.
Well, because they couldn't take a OnlyFans joke from Froggy Fresh, this was the result.
Wait! You couldn't take a cuck joke from me and you kicked me! From the group chat, bro. Dude, the fucking hypocrisy, bro. Literally, dude. This shit's fucking hilarious. Alright, Lolcow's a fucking joke. I don't know why. Well, I know why, but it's just sad that not as many people in this space are as Keemstar bully hungry as me right now. It's pretty much just as bad as Anisa and Ian's podcast. Well, not as bad. There's good aspects to it. I like Tommy's takes. I like some of the guests they have on. The topics they talk about are not as, like, mind-numbing because it isn't, like, all about, like, therapy and shit like that. So I guess I would call Lolcow better than the Maximum Damage podcast, but, like, this is still pretty bad.
I'm about to say some incel shit, but how long do you think till the black guys come in?
Oh.
Yeah, that's a funny.
Like this
funny.
sounds like a cuck relationship right here.
But
like,
that's what people say. That's what people say, and that's why they say it, is because of this weird dynamic. I want to see some of these fucking clips from the podcast. iDubbbz and his wife have a podcast now.
It's awful.
And it's fucking horrible.
Unleash the Ralpha male. 12 months! Cats a flock, and I think you are the first person to reach a whole year of Mayo Monkey. Salute to you. Ethan Ralph, he is a piece of shit, but he's funny as fuck. I'll give him that, dude. Like, people say Keemstar's funny and a piece of shit, but Ralph is actually funny and a piece of shit. Like, Keemstar used to be more funny maybe back in the day, or maybe I've just changed my my sense of humor or whatever. But I don't know. Knowing that Keemstar's actually coping, it just makes it less funny. No, even when Ralph is coping, though, I feel like it's more funny. I don't know. I feel like what people say about Keem, where it's like, well, at least he's entertaining, like, that's actually the case for Ralph.
A whole podcast is his wife talking and iDubbbz being like,
Even to the point where Hila had to address it. Some people would.
By the way, everything he's doing and saying is what I do with my girlfriend when she's yapping, or what Boogie does, or what Tommy does, or what Wings does, or what any man does when their fucking woman is yapping. Yeah. My girlfriend will go off. You don't listen to a thing I say. No shit, bro. You never shut up. Like, that's like...
Yeah, maybe if you were fucking licking Bab's ass, I'd fucking pay attention. Dude, literally, he's like, dude, iDubbbz is so embarrassing because he's letting his wife talk on the podcast that they both equally share and have shared since the beginning. That's literally titled She Ruined My Career. That's about Anisa and iDubbbz. Like, yeah, I think it's dumb for them to make a podcast about their relationship, coping about it, about how people dislike it online. But to be like, oh, she's just yapping too much on her own podcast. Bitch, you yap too much on this podcast. Boogie and Wings are fucking being little cuck soy boys in the corner letting you fucking yap. When you need to shut the fuck up because the podcast is allegedly titled on those two. The title of the podcast is based on those two. Apparently you, but more so you though. Apparently Lolcow plays you too because you're fucking talking on Lolcow all the time.
Typical man-wife relationship.
Also, yeah, how's that typical man... Dude, that's not typical man-wife relationship. And if it is, that's not okay. Like, it's common, I guess. Yeah, like, obviously, like, if there's gonna be someone, like, yapping and you don't listen. But Keemstar's acting like it's a specific thing, like, yeah, you never listen to your wife yap. If someone's yapping and you, like, stop paying attention a little bit or whatever, or like, oh, okay, they're yapping again or whatever, that's not exclusive, typically, to your partner. It would be to anybody. Oh, they're yapping. Why is he specifically targeting it like, oh, it's okay to not listen to people if it's your wife or your significant other? But if you're not listening to what a man has to say to you, what the fuck? You're being disrespectful. Oh, but you know, if it's your significant other, yapping, they're not allowed to talk that much. Get him to shut up. You know? Like, what is this? You know? Again, it's normal in relationships or in any relationship of any kind with any human being, friendship, acquaintanceship, whatever. It's normal to sometimes zone out when people are yapping at you. But I don't know what, this whole, like, man-woman angle, I get that it happens a lot, because women like to be chatty, specifically if, like, you know, depending on the generation or what type of woman they are or whatever. But that's not the reason why people have an issue with iDubbbz, because Anisa talks on the podcast that they share. That's not why people are talking about. Anisa's freaking out about other shit on Twitch, and you're complaining about Ian not talking enough in his podcast. I don't know.
Now this dude's putting this on the fucking internet to watch. Let his wife just yap and him go
on the internet to watch. He's putting this on the internet to watch. Wow. Wait, why is he acting like it's more embarrassing to upload a podcast where your wife talks more than you when it's both their podcasts? So not even wife, just say like co-host. Your co-host is talking more than you or your other host, like you both co-host it equally. is talking more than you. That's embarrassing. But this shit wasn't? Keemstar, have you completely lost your mind? Are you mentally stable right now? Like, literally, what does this take? Like, literally, what does this take? How is that embarrassing? That doesn't make any sense.
Oh, yeah. Like, this is
Well, why is he talking about a bet, dude?
embarrassing.
You don't even know what
Leafy,
embarrassing means, bro. What's embarrassing is fucking spending more of the podcast calling Leafy than having the guest who was like scheduled on Froggy Fresh to give any insight on that. Like, Froggy Fresh, it might as well have been a random Joe off the street. In this highlight, at least, maybe in the full stream he talked more, but in this highlight, he wasn't able to talk, and that's not Froggy's fault. Like, he wasn't given any room to talk, bro. Or at least when he did talk, it got like cut out of the highlight version. Oh, but we gotta have Colin Leafy. We gotta have Colin Leafy.
I just realized I picked up this. I just picked up the call. Holy! Just barely woke up. I have no sleeping pattern. What's going on?
Oh, just chilling. So I'm live right now, and the whole
And dude, the cows are just sitting there waiting for something to happen. You wrangle all these people on against impossible odds to get this podcast going, and this is what you do with
whole
it.
chat was spamming call Leafy, so I called you.
What's good?
They just want to know if you're alive.
I'm alive.
How could?
Not planning on overdosing or anything like that. I'm good.
Why did you stop streaming?
I got banned off Twitter.
So that means stop streaming?
Dude, why is this like part of the highlight?
I have a proposal, and I want to know if you guys are going to get behind this. I fully believe this, all right? As our title suggests, that iDubbbz and his wife are lolcows now. Like, to the highest degree.
Yes,
like, I can prove it. There's a stream with Boogie and Wings goofing on them.
Yeah, and I didn't get to see like barely any of those goofs because it wasn't highlighted. All we had was like, okay, to be fair, in the middle of the video, we did have Wings like giving a legitimate take, being like, why doesn't Ian just fight Sam Hyde? That was a good take. Why doesn't Ian fight Sam Hyde for charity? That was a good take from Wings in here. We got like no take from Boogie. We got Tommy and Keem yapping. We got Froggy Fresh barely saying anything. Like, yeah, and it's not... I don't know how much it is on the host versus the editor. Because, like, maybe they did give Froggy and Boogie and Wings a lot of talking time, but it's just cut out. But this is what they uploaded publicly for people to see, so...
What you need to do, Anisa, you need to get that paper barrel. You need to go in and get the OnlyFans popping. You need to get peanut butter, stick it all over your feet, and have iDubbbz lick it off your feet. Get them both nice and shined up. Have them lick it off your feet and get a riding crop and start spanking his butt. And then you throw a little strip tease in there. All these people are hate watching you. Make them pay to hate watch you. You know, demasculate him. Cuckold that motherfucker. Get him on all fours barking like a dog in the video. You know, make him eat peanut butter out your ass.
And that's why Anisa Jamha is a lolcow. Is that what you took from that video? Because I sure didn't. Like, what? Like, what did they even show of Anisa in the video? It was just like the meltdown clips, which are bad, obviously, but it's like...
You would fucking cry if I said something to you in real life. I know you would cry. How do I know? Because
It's just like Anisa talking about crying, and then they're like, did Rusty really cry? And they discuss it, and then she says she needs to be on a leash. Yeah, her saying she needs to be on a leash is all they really show in the podcast. So imagine you don't even know why Anisa's a lolcow, and you're trying to learn in this video, and it doesn't work. But then if you're watching this video not to learn if Anisa's a lolcow, but just to laugh at or see Boogie and Wings laugh at her being a lolcow, you don't get that either because they try to haphazardly explain the story in the highlight. So it's like, if you're coming to this for information, it sucks. And if you're coming to this for Boogie and Wings' opinion, it also sucks. What's the point of this show? That's fucking Lolcow Live, Jesus. What a great show. What a fucking great show, dude. Holy shit.